Welcome back to Gail's Journey, and here's where it started. I wish I could open these doors, but since I don't teach in here anymore, I can't. But this is where it all started, inside here. Like I said, being around my family, being around these kids, the loneliness I had in my heart, I just couldn't figure it out. And then one day after sitting there, I think he was working, I had this big giant fire going in my house. It's like, oh man, I know what it is. I want to be a mother. So now my plan was, and we're going to move over here because I used to come out here all the time with these kids. And I have to say, I love this school with my whole heart. So one day, after I sat there, more than one day, and I thought about, oh man, how am I going to tell him? How am I going to tell him? This is going to hurt us financially, but I do want to be a mother. So he comes home one day, and I said, we really need to talk. And he's like, oh man, what's going on? Are you okay? I said, yeah. And he's like, Gail, I know you well enough. Something is up. And I said, no. I said, not really. He said, Gail, tell me what's going on. And I said, oh man, you're going to be so mad at me. I said, I know you are. I said, I know. You've always told me I'm so happy I'm with you. I'm so happy. Look at you, your natural beauty. And you like doing everything I do. And he says, what is going on? I said, please don't be mad at me. And I said, you're not going to believe this, but I've changed my mind. He's like, about what? And he thought it was maybe how I did my hair, how I dressed, or changing jobs. I said, no. I said, it's much bigger than that. And he's like, oh no, Gil, what? Just tell me. And I said, well, I know that you're happy with just me, and I know you're content with just me. I said, but there's something that's missing. And he's like, what? I said, I want to be a mother. He's like, oh my gosh. And I said, yes. I said, I have that desire. I want to be a mom. Where did this come from, Gail? Where did it come from? I've done everything. I provided for you financially. I'm here for you all the time. I feel like I am there to support you. I baby you. I brush your hair when you ask me to. I rub your back when I ask you to. I provided you with this nice house. I don't understand. Why can't you just be happy with me? And I said, it's not that I'm not happy with you, but there's a void inside my heart, and that I can't, it's just that I can't imagine going on and not ever having kids and being a mother. And he's like, oh man, Gail, we already had all this planned. We decided before we were married. And I said, I know, but we're going to reach an age to where all this is not going to mean much to us. It's just not. And I said, and I know that's what it is. I want the opportunity to be a mother. He's like, I just don't know if I can do all that. I said, what do you mean? He said, pardon that airplane. He said, I just don't know if I can do it. And I said, why? He said, we've already planned financially for the next 10 years, and this was not part of the plan. I said, I know, but I'm not going to be happy. And so in his eyes, he just kept focusing on, what have I done? Why can't you just be happy with me? Why can't you think like me? We really need to be on the same page and think the same. And I was like, I can't. I said, I just can't. I want to fulfill the motherhood. I want to feel what my sisters feel towards their kids. I want to, everything we have to offer, not just our common sense, but consistency on the finances and just being good people and believing in the golden rule, like treat others how we want to be treated. We have so much to offer, and I want to share that with our kids. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do, Gail. He said, that was not any of my plan. I'm going to have to think about it. He said, because now all of a sudden you're throwing this at me after I have my next 10 years planned. We both agreed to this. I can't believe you changed your mind. So it was hard to stick to my guns because I had a lot of respect for him, and I still do. But I knew right here in my heart that there was something missing, that I could love him, but regardless of how much I did, it wasn't the same as having my own child. And so the next part of this journey with me will be what we did to compromise, and his reasoning of why he stood so strong, and his opinion on why we didn't need to have kids. So if you stay tuned for the next part, I'm going to explain to you what he is like going to court, what he pleaded with me to try to get me to not want to be a mother, and what I pleaded to him. So thank you so much, and I really hope so much that I can help people that were in my shoes or in my shoes now. Because the hardest thing about all of this is just to try to find somebody that understood. So thank you and stay tuned.